Hello everyone. We at Main Aim Ranch Dogs would like to make an announcement. We are donating this beautiful purebred red Merle Border Collie male pup to the Iowa Junior Maine and Jew Association. Proceeds to go towards the Junior Maine show, and he is going to be auctioned off on Tuesday night, and we've been training on this little guy and he's doing awesome. He knows how to sit, he knows how to lay down, he knows the release command, which is okay, and then also here, and also when we put him to kennel we say to bed and he goes right into his kennel, and then we open the gate when we go to take him out and he doesn't come out until we say okay. So he's responding incredibly. He's got beautiful blue and green colored eyes. They're really unique, and in some of this video you'll be able to see them. He's now just about 3 months old. He will have his full set of puppy shots, and he will still need the rabies shot though. He knows how to lay down, you can see that in this video, and he's just doing really good and responding really well to training. He comes out of our Mocha dog, and she goes back to Curtis Dukes from Iowa and from Bob Johnson's lines, which are very well known producers of Border Collie dogs that compete at the Iowa State Fair and also out in Denver. And then our neighbor has a really beautiful red Border Collie named Miles, and that's who the father is of this pup, and he works every day in the feedlot, and he is just an amazing dog. But if you are interested in this little guy, he will be in the auction on Tuesday night at the Iowa Beef Expo, and the proceeds for him will go towards the Iowa Junior Maines for going to junior nationals, and maybe towards buying like the wash pants or t-shirts or whatever. The proceeds from him will go to help cover at the junior nationals. So if you'd like to find out any more information on this little guy, we would be glad to answer any of your questions. You can see throughout the video I'm telling him to walk up, and then I'll call him back to me and say here, and that'll do. All sorts of things that will be very helpful if you were to purchase him and want to use him as a working dog on your farm. We have his mom and 2 other Border Collies that we use on the farm, and it's just absolutely priceless the amount of steps that they save you, especially if you've got them trained well. And that's what we're doing here, is we're laying the groundwork. We also will send home information papers on how to continue the training and what we've done. We train them so that they know different commands, and say you teach them to bed, and you can put them to bed on the back of the gator, the back of the truck, and they know to stay there until you say okay, which is the release command. When we call them back to us, we'll say here, or that'll do, and so then they know once they're out working cattle eventually, when you're finished, you say here, and they'll come back to you. That'll do is like basically we're finished, and you'll give them attention, and then you'll go back to say the pickup or whatever. We also use to bed when we sit them in a gate, when you're feeding hay or something and you want them to watch the gate so that the cattle don't come out. And we'll say to bed and get them to stay there until we say okay. Walk up is useful, and he's doing really good with walk up on these videos here. You can see him listening to me, and I'm saying as soon as he slows down I'll say walk up, and then he'll pick up the pace a little bit. But walk up when you're chasing cattle the flight zone, if they get into the flight zone where the cattle are really going to scatter, you tell them to stop or else down. And then once the cattle have moved on and you can push them a little bit more, you can say walk up, and they'll put just a little bit more pressure on. And he's really picking up to that really, really well. So I'm impressed by how great this little guy is doing in his training. And if you are interested in purchasing basically like a hired man, it would be a good investment, this little guy. I truly do believe ours on the farm here are just absolutely priceless. If you want to find out more information, you can visit our website, www.mainaimranchdogs.com, or you can text me at 641-344-5548. I'd be happy to visit with you or give me a call. And just look forward to seeing what this guy does in the future.